Sultan. Good evening. So I think we should like wait for the others to like join so we'll be able to start. So good evening everyone. I'm expecting us to be like around 10 or 15. If not, like let's just say like up to 10, so I'll be able to start. At least I'll have like a significant amount of people I'm explaining something to. So So hi, good evening everyone. So good evening everyone. I think we are like quite a lot now for us to be able to start today's class. So basically I need somebody that will give me a recap of what we did last week, and I'm waiting for response please. And just give me a recap of what we did last week, just like if you guys actually understood what I said to you guys last week. So I just need a quick recap and to make it as fast as possible so you can start whatever I want to start. So I guess if nobody is ready to explain or say anything about what we did last week, I think I'll just move on because I feel we should like all understand what I did last week. That's why I'm asking again. So I'll be sure if you guys are actually following up and if you guys actually read more about what I explained last week. So I think I'll be throwing out some questions and please I need answers so as fast as possible so we can like round up the class very fast. It won't take so much time. So basically, I remember we talked about CMYK last week and RGB, and also in comment please, so I'll be on point. Remember we talked about elements of design, principle of layout, color theory and application, vector versus raster graphics, navigating the CorelDRAW workspace and all like that. And I told you guys I'm going to be having a what's it called, a practical class today. And I want to ask if anybody actually like have their CorelDRAW software on their system right now. Yeah, I know getting CorelDRAW is like going to be like might be challenging to some of you because I know like it's quite expensive and all like that. But since some of you have gotten it already, then we'll work on today's course outline. I think I'll tell the admin to send you guys the course outline so we can work together with it. So it won't be like last week we are all looking for the course outline and all like that. So you guys, no, not at all. We just started the class, so I had to wait for you guys. So I'm coming, please. Let me tell. So I guess your admin will send it to you guys now, so you can work with it as I'm explaining to you. So that's the details that I said that you have to go to what is it called, a cyber cafe or something. But I hope you are able to get it now, like you're able to install it also. So today's course outline should be sent to your group as soon as possible because I told them to send it to your group now. So I'm expecting, oh, probably the network. I'm trying to probably the network, sir. I hope you can hear me now. So I said today's course outline should be sent to your group as soon as possible. I just told your admin to please send it. So I want to. Can you hear me now? Because I'm trying my best to like be very loud. I don't know. You can. It's still cracking. Oh God. Yeah, probably my network. Okay, I'm coming then. Let me try to get something. Probably a second phone to do this. I'm coming, please. So I don't know why you guys cannot hear me well. Probably the network or something. Okay, it's not cracking now. Okay, then no problem. So as the admin sent it to your group already, so I can begin with my class today. I'm so sorry if I'm so sorry if taking a little bit of your time. So are we ready? As the admin sent it? Yes. Yes, you're definitely using our PC today. So basically, I will like use like a camera mode for you guys. I'll be like showing you guys one way, because I don't know, I can't use my CorelDRAW with Wi-Fi. It's going to like crash, that kind of thing. So I'm going to, as the admin sent it to you, yeah, that's going to be show off. So I'm going to start with today's course outline, and I'll just show you guys what we're working with. So we're able to start, because like we have to. Yeah, you can turn it on now. So because as soon as it starts, we are going to like be working on the CorelDRAW space. So I'm waiting. Have you guys seen the course outline yet? I just need a response. Have you gotten the course outline? To be sure, please. Not yet. I'm coming. Let me ask the admin again. I should have sent it since, because I want to like begin. I told you admin to send it. I don't know why he hasn't sent it. But in the absence of that, let me just like work with the one I have with me. So I'm going to be explaining, and I hope you guys are able to follow up, because I'm using a different phone, so it might like not kind of like the way it did the other time. But like we just started it. So I'm going to share my screen now. So I'm sharing my screen already, and we are here. So I'm very this I cannot be. I don't know if you guys will understand, or that is why I said you should try to connect, like get the course outline. But I don't know why he hasn't sent it yet. You should send it as soon as possible, though. So basically, I think today's class will be working on how to like navigate on the CorelDRAW app, basically. And then here we have graphic design mystery, vector illustration and typography. Then we have the weekly scope, logos require. Okay, so the weekly scope, this is the issue. Vector architecture and shaping. So basically, this thing will not come out well compared to the way it's supposed to come out on my other phone. But like, I just hope you guys can manage with me. that is why I said that. What's it called? Um, your this thing, your admin is supposed to send it to you already. I don't know why he hasn't sent it, and I already told him to send it to you guys. So I hope he sends it as soon as possible. You guys should text one of them so they're going to send it to you because that's what I'm waiting for. So we can start. Because like this phone is not going to show the PDF like the way it's supposed to. Do you get? That's what I'm saying you should. So anything yet? Because I'm waiting so I'll be able to start my work already. Oh, in the absence of no response, I am just going to explain according to the way I can because at this point it's not going as planned. So basically we are going to start with I will share my screen if you guys can see it well because it has issues. Why is these people why are they doing like this? I'm coming please. You guys I'm so sorry for taking your time and all like that. I was thinking they would have sent it since. You said you have sent it. So I didn't say you have sent it to your group already. So have you guys seen it? I'm coming please. Oh. I'm trying to like talk to the admin to be sure if he has because he said he has already. Okay, no problem. I will. So, I'm sorry. Because basically, I feel like the only way we can like work together is like when we what's it called when we have the course outline so we can like all read like according to the way I'm reading. If you guys get, I hope you guys can like understand what I'm saying though. So basically what we are doing today is like I'm just going to explain to you guys what we are going to work on, but like I feel like should I start with the practical or should I start with the theory first? Like should we firstly explain and start with the practical, or as I'm doing the practical I'll explain which one will be fine by you guys so I'm going to know the best parts to work on. I just want you guys to respond to me fast so the class should be very interactive, please. Theory first, right? Okay then. Anybody else so we'll know if majority carries the vote. Okay. And you guys have not seen the what's it called? The course outline yet. Ah. I don't know what's going on like this, so cause this my like my phone, the layout will come out well for you guys to like able to understand while I'm reading it. That is why I was saying that they should send it to you guys so it will be easier on your side. But like I think we'll just go with what I have for the meantime then. So, in the absence of your course outline, we will work with what we have, okay? Okay, so let's just do what we do. So, we are going to be working with logo requires custom geometry. This hour we discuss how CorelDRAW handles vector paths. So we study the specific UI elements of the shape2 property bar and the master boolean operations. So, oh gosh. So text formatting I think we'll be working with text formatting. That's why okay. After this we'll work on the what's it called on the CorelDRAW workspace then. So text formatting is what separates amateur from professionals. We will explore CorelDRAW text property bar, learn the functional difference between artistic and paragraph text and master fit text to path visual cleaning. So the anatomy of vector paths. Before using CorelDRAW's advances, we must understand what a vector shape is actually made of. We have nodes, the anchor points that hold the shape together, recent by small squares. Okay, we have segments, the lines, straight or curved connecting the nodes. We have control handles, invisible levers attached to the nodes that dictate the angle and depth of a curve. So you have the UI spotlight, the shape2 property bar. When you select the shape2 F10 in CorelDRAW, the property bar at the top of your screen transforms to give a node editing controls. So I think basically thank you. I think basically I'll just start with the CorelDRAW workspace because I can't like explain that without. So I think I'll just like work with my work CorelDRAW first because I think that is the only way I'll be able to explain better. So I'll be switching to my camera now because that is like I cannot share my screen on my system. So this I hope you guys can see it. So I'm so sorry, but like I don't have a choice at this point to share it like that. So now I'll be moving to the CorelDRAW software. So I hope you guys have like opened your CorelDRAW already, and I hope you guys can see my screen. Are you guys following up, or I should start asking questions? So this is like the workspace. This is how a CorelDRAW what's it called should look like. Interface like this is what the workspace looks like. So basically, when you open your CorelDRAW, when you launch your app and all like that, this is what you are supposed to see first of all. So basically, this whole part is just like a what's it called, like templates actually. But like if I was online now, you would have had more templates to work with like that. But since we are not online, since I'm not like using the what's it called version, I'm not using the normal version that I have to pay. So yeah, I think you guys should just like work with what I'm explaining for now. Then probably I'll try my best because it is not like really part of the syllabus. Yes, this is 2025. it's not part of the syllabus. I will try my possible best to explain Canva, but like it is not really part of the outline. But Canva is something like you can easily use, and you can even use it on your phone. So if I even want to do that, I'll probably explain it on my phone instead of using a system. So I hope that will work with you people. Just a bonus. So I will open a new document. Basically, it should not open like this if I actually wanted to open the new document, because I will have to like look for a way to set the whole, to work with my whole settings so I can. Okay, I think I sent your. So like so that you can be able to set your what's it called, your user interface where you want to work with, to what you want to work with. So let me just come here and let's say want to open a new template. So basically we have this whole place has like their own function to work with. Right here we have the toolbar, the pick to, this is like, we will get there, we will get to all those parts. Let's work with this first. So we have the whole interface that we are going to work with. We have the toolbar. This is where the tools are. This is where everything like you want to use to design. This is where literally everything is. So like while you are putting your what's it called, your stencil, like your pick tool, this is it here. So like it's like it is this little arrow. If you guys can see what I'm trying to explain, there is this little arrow right here that is showing like definition of whatever you are putting your, that is showing whatever you are putting your, what's it called, your sensor on. So this is the pick tool, this is the shape tool, this is the crop tool, this is zoom tool, this is freehand tool, this is the brush tool, I guess, paint brush tool, painterly brush tool, this is rectangle tool, this is ellipse tool, this is polygon tool, this is the text tool, parallel dimension tool, we have the connector tool, we have the shadow tool, we have the transparency tool, we have the color eyedropper tool, we have interactive field tool. So basically all these what's it called, all these tools have their functions. And right here, let me say I pick this is the pick tool. So this is like every part of this have how they work with each other. They are like all connected with one another. And also this is the color palette on the other hand, right here. This is like all the whole colors that we have on the system, and this is the whole color palette aspect. So basically this thing is showing you, this hint thing here is showing you how, is like trying to explain, like it's just an explanation on how, what you are going to use all these things for. So we have the lines while we are like working together. Right here, if I click this, it's going to like reflect on this side. So right here we have the shape tool, and on this side this is the shape tool here. So if I click this, the crop object is like it's going to just like explain to you, since you're a new user, it's like actually explain to you what these tools are there for. So if I click one, it's going to display. Let me say I pick this, it is going to display at this side. I hope you guys can actually see the screen well, so I will know that we are working together. And also I hope you guys are on your Corel Draw right now, trying to like work together. So if you are working with me, at this side you can see we have the pick tool. At this side you can see we have the you can see we have the shape tool and all like that. So right here we have the file, which is going to like which is going to like, let me say you open your CorelDRAW now, and then you like want to have a new, sorry, this is like Control N to create a new page. You can see Control N for a new page, for a new file, new from template. So you want to open a new template. That's if you're actually working with the one that has access to templates. Then Control O, this is to open a file that I've actually, like, let me say I've worked with, like to open a file. This is open recent, like recent file that I've already worked with before. Like I just want to try to navigate back there. And then we have to close all tabs. Probably you've opened something before. You see I've actually closed everything here. And then Control N, this is to open a new workspace. I hope we are all following me. Control, this is to open, this is for templates. Let me assume I pick this and I want to work with this. So every flyer has their own size. So let me say a client wants you to work with a particular type of flyer. Let me say a particular type of an Instagram flyer. Every flyer has their own size. So when you're working with something, you know that you are working with this size. So right here now we have the summer events, Kiniko. This is from templates though. So now we see here page size A4, because I'm going to explain to you guys about the page size too, and the Instagram, whatever. If you want to work with probably social media handles and all like that, there is a particular way you have your distance. You have your inches and your pixels. So we'll explain that. Then we have here we have, okay. So I will start all over again. Right here we open our file. This is to open a new, you can see right here you have it here. This is the old one, this is the new one. Do you guys get me? Then here you have new from template. So this is when you are opening a new template, probably like you want to work with something. This is a business card. As you can see 3.5 times 2 inches. Like this is like the inch size, that kind of thing. So basically we all like have a particular size we are working with, one way or the other. You like, this is the template now. This is like templates on CorelDRAW that they actually like give you, if you guys are following me. So here we have weekly planner, we have timetable, thank you card, and all like that. So each, and if you pay attention, every part of this has a particular, a particular size they work with. So if you want to work with something, you have to know your size before you can actually work with it. So let me firstly finish this file aspect before I'll actually go back to the whole explaining how to navigate your size from landscape to portrait and all like that. So then this is Control O, open new. This is to open recent files. This is to close all close this place we are in now. So you see we have this one back here again, and then we'll come here, and then let's say we close all. So I'm actually closing all tabs, like everything that I've opened before. I'm closing everything again, and then let me say open recent. I don't have a recent file because I've not been working with this for a while. Then you can save as template. Probably you have designed something already, you will just save it as template, so you know you have your templates like that. Then we have exports. All these are like when you have actually done something, you guys you've worked already and all like that. So right here we have, so let me say I want to look for the best thing I'm going to explain to you guys. So now we have this is like every shape size of something. So this is our normal A4 paper size kind of thing. So then we have A4 paper, we have the A4, then this is A5. So as you can see, as I'm changing it right here, there are changes there too. If you guys are getting what I'm saying. Oh my gosh. Are you guys with me? Where should I come again? So I'm going to know where I'm going to work with. So okay, let me come again at this part. At this side, we have the A4 page. This is like our regular A4 paper. our regular A4 that we work with. Because right here you can see we have rulers and all like that. But like we're going to work with the rulers too soon. Then this is the A4 paper. This is like our regular A4 size. Let me say I want to print something out now. If you guys can remember clearly, I told you that we have the CMYK and RGB. So let me say we finish designing something and then want to export it. So let me say if you want to export in A4, A4 is not for a social media, what is it called? A social media post, because it is not for a social media post. So then right here we have, yes, because CMYK is for printouts, when RGB is for your phone, so you're able to balance your color and everything like that. So here we have the A5. So right here at the A4 we had 210, like right here, this is the landscape and portrait aspect, everything like that. Then right here we have A5. You can see the decrease in number. So basically this is where this is the paper dimension specify the width and weight of the page. So A4, you can see how it is, and A5. So now we have different sizes. We have A6. I feel like the higher the number, the smaller they become. Do you guys get me? And then we have A3 extensions. You can see the smaller the number. I feel like the smaller the number, the higher they get. So that's that on that. But like basically we have different sizes right here. You have the web banner, as you can see. So it depends on what you are working with. Like I said before, let me assume that I want to do probably business cards or something. Like you can see, like as you can see now, let me say I want to actually design for a Mark 27 something. You will see that it is going to show you, this is the size right here. Can you guys see it? So like if you want a particular template, let me say a particular something, and the person already gave you how it, where like it's going to be and all like that, you can just come here and navigate around and work with this. You can see like there are different types of this thing. Twitter posts, you can see it's not on portraits. I think it's on landscape here. Then you can see we have different type, probably what's it called? LinkedIn cover, you can see, and so many others, Facebook posts. So right here you can see there's actually changes from inches, that's I think millimeters or something, to pixels. So this px defines your page dimensions. Like this is just talking about your page dimensions, this so here. But like you can see from pixels, it moved, like this is pixels right here. You can see it as px when I put it to Facebook posts. Then let's come back to probably the A4 aspects. You can see there is difference. It came from px to mm. So this is just to explain to you that the same thing you use for this is just to explain to you that the same thing you use for a social media post is not the same thing you use for a printout something. This is a business card, as you can see, and then here it is. You can see the size, how it came different. So like every size, every post has their own particular shape, like their own particular sizes that they work with. If you guys understand what I am saying, I hope you are all following me. So now, let's say, okay, you guys don't get me. Why don't you understand? So I'm going to know how I'm going to explain. Whew. Oh my gosh. Okay, the last part is this is just to explain. Like I'm explaining to you that every post has their own size. Like now, let me just say for a basic post, let me say like a Facebook flyer, for instance. Like a Facebook flyer, for instance. Now, let me say you. Sorry, I'm trying to like a Facebook flyer, probably like a Facebook post. You can see it came out in pixels because like it is for a social media and not for what's it called, not to print out. But on the other hand, if you want to do something like a A3 something, it is going to change. Because this is just to explain to you that it comes out in millimeters. This is the unit here. So if you want to, like, I hope you guys are understanding what I'm saying. You can see the unit here. This whole side is like working with you on your screen. So as you are working, you will see the difference from this upper side here. So here we have pixels, we have inches, we have millimeters, and all like that. So now, let's say the A3 is in millimeters. That is how it's supposed to be. The pixels is going to be for, let me say, I want to, like, you can see it came out in pixels, because that is why that, like, because it's for a social media post. I hope you guys are following me. So let's start with this toolbar. Then after that, I'm going to, when we want to export, I'm going to show you guys everything that we are going to work with. So this is the Pick tool. The Pick tool basically select position or transform object. If you are with your system, you will actually see the definition underneath every single part. You can see there is a very small arrow here that is actually giving you the definition of everything. So the Pick tool is just to help you pick something. So let me just tell you guys something. While you are working, you have to, like, drop every single tool you use before you can pick another one. Now, this is the Pick tool right here. If you want to pick something, if you want to select a file, you can use the Pick tool. But, like, let me tell you that if I pick this freehand tool, I will explain everything. But, like, I want to give you guys this little part. If I pick this freehand tool and, like, I try to draw and all like that, if I actually come here, the Pick tool will work. But if I want to do something, I have to, like, pick here. I have to, like, select back to the Pick tool. If not, it's actually not going to work. If you guys understand what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is that I pick this and I let me say I just use this. I don't know why it is not working. Let's say I pick this now and I'm, like, working with this. So I cannot just want to, like, do anything. Let me say I want to do this. It's going to work that way. But, like, you have to come back here and pick the tool you want, or if you want to work with Pick tool. Because basically these tools are, like, going to be working according to how you use them. So, like, but all these things are, like, we are working together with it. They are all going to, like, they work hand in hand. Like, that is why they are all together. So the Pick tool now is to pick things. I want to put it in, like, probably a Facebook story, something or kind of thing. Let me put it at 1,000 each. Sorry, please. So basically, if I want to actually create a flyer for something, this is, like, the custom size for pixels. This is, like, a custom size. So if you want to, like, be doing, let me say, like, a social media, and, like, you want to handle a social media this thing and all like that, this is, like, what you use, like, because this is, like, a perfect size for your phone screen, actually, because I feel like everything is well, what's it called? Everything is, like, in a part. How will I even put the English? Everything is programmed already. It's, like, for a particular size, for this size. You guys get me? So here we have the Pick tool right here, and then right here we have the Shape tool. So this Shape tool works with shapes. So now let me say I have the rectangle tool, and I put it here. So now I come here, then I pick the Shape tool. It's going to help you work with curves and edges. So now, node and edges. So this is what we call node right here. I'm coming. Let me Control Z that so you guys will see what a node is. This is what a node is. Back to my Pick tool. This is what a node is. Like, the edges, as you can see, this black thing. This is a midpoint. This is a node. Like, this thing, this very small thing right here. If you can see this is what we call a node. So before you can change a shape to an object, you have to use your your Shape tool. So your Shape tool, under each, look at here, we have the Pick tool, we have the Pick, we have freehand. Then right here we have the Shape tool, we have the shape, we have the everything like that. I don't really work with this, but, like, they are still also useful. And you can see there is also shortcuts on every tool. So which means as you are using a tool, you have a shortcut for it. That this is F10. So sorry, please. Then this is the Shape tool. Then let me say I want to like change this from one side to another. If you can see, okay, my screen is not like full, but like if you can see my screen from here, you can see like this hint is explaining to you what the shape tool works with. To make corners of selected rectangle more or less round, drag any node. So let me say now right here, this is like I'm picking a node and I want to change the shape right here. This is for me to like change the shape. So this what is it called? This shape tool basically helps edit a particular shape before you want to change it to an object. Let me say you just like want to create something and then you don't know how you want to do that. Probably you have a rectangle or something and you want it to just have a little bit of round edge. Right here you pick it from the node and then you give it like a very a round edge. So you can see what I just did now. I hope you guys understand what I just did. Okay. So once again, Control Z, right here, this is what we call a node. A node is this very small thing right here at the edge. So before you can use the shape to like create probably like to just have a round edge, you have to make sure you use the node. So the node is what is going to let me like give you guys and let me work with something now. This is like a shape, right? Then I pick this and I click on this. You can see like every edge has a node. So these angles are where you are supposed to put this. If you put it here, it won't do anything. You can see. So you have to put it at this north side to make it have a round edge. Like all these things are just like working with a particular thing. So now you see when I actually pick the pick tool right here, you can see that there are like changes at this upper side, which means like it's going to be telling you probably the shape or something, but I don't feel you really want to work with that. You just want to put it at the particular shape you want to work with it. So right here, this is what we have. So let me say I want to like make it round a little bit. So all these black things are like the node we are working with. You see, actually gives you a circle with a rectangle or a square. Anyone? Oh. So do you understand what I just did, or should I take it again? I'm waiting for your response, please, because like I feel like people are not like, okay, for the last time, because we still have a lot of things to work with. Then let me say this is my shape. This is my shape. So right here, I click on this on my node and I try to move the edge. You can see I'm actually returning back to the shape I brought it from. So this shape tool is just going to help you, like it's going to edit a particular shape you want to work with. I'm just looking, probably there's a way to explain something here. No. So like right here now, I changed it from the circle to this aspect, not because I was able to I used the shape tool because that is what it is programmed for. So right here now, let me say I click on this. I am holding the nodes to remove the edges and then just make it a different shape I want it to be. So without you holding the node, you can't have a particular, probably the shape you want to change it to. It might not be particularly this particular shape you want to actually like change it to. It can be something else, but basically you have to use the node to edit a shape with the shape tool. You guys get me? I hope you understand what I just said. Okay. So now that's that on the shape tool. So then right here we have the crop tool. So the crop tool, I think I should look for probably a what's it called for you guys. I want to look for like a this is a picture right here, and I have it here. So comment please. Right here, I have a picture here. Then let me use my pick tool now. I want to actually show you guys something. So right here, this is my pick tool. Then I put this. I just do this. Then I pick this and I want to power clip inside this place. So like basically if you see some flyers whereby you see how they put probably a picture inside a particular shape to put it somewhere. This is how it works. So I just power clip it inside the shape to like just so you can see you just have a face here. But like this is not what the crop tool does do. I'm just like trying to show you guys just like something that you can do with your pick tool. So let me say you had a shape now and you want to put an image inside the shape. You just do this. Let me Control Z so you guys can see it once again. So we'll move to what I'm actually doing right now. What we want to do next. So right here we have this is the image, and right here we have the power clip. So the power clip is to actually put it inside the shape. I hope you guys are listening. So power clip inside, you can see the small arrow. This is to navigate to where you are going to put it right here. So right here, then I will double click it. Then probably I want to edit it or something. I will just, you can see this arrow is to, so I just explained that. Okay, I'll have to start over. So basically, this is my shape. Let me increase the size. Then this is my image. I move the image from here and I pick it. This is power clip. I right click. This is it. Okay, you want to know how I move the image from this thing? You can actually import an image, Control I. Right there, you can just press import, Control I. Then I just pick from probably one of my pictures I have right here and import here, and I drop it. Did you see what I just did? Control I is to import your image into the CorelDRAW. Control E, oh, don't worry, I'm going to explain to that aspect. I pray time permits us. It should. So right here we have this. Then let me say I pick this image right here and I right click. Yeah, I right click. Then I click on my power clip inside. Then right here, this is it. I hope you guys are actually following with what I am doing, because you are going to have an assignment today. Then that's that on that. So right here, you see I actually power clip inside. So if I want to edit it, I will double tap. And then I don't like the way the head is. It has to be inside the shape very well. And then here we go, right here. So let's say right now I don't want, probably I'm coming, like this is what I have right here, right? So I just want probably our eyes out of this whole settings. Maybe I just want our eyes. Then right here I have the shape tool. Then I'll just crop this out. This is to clear what I have done. Probably I don't want to do that again, or this is to put it back on what I want to do. So you double tap before you, when you want to drop your distance, your tool, and then this is me cropping. This is what I want, right? Then here we go. I got just our eyes. Then I come back here, and that is off. So do you get what I'm saying? So basically, you just, if you want a particular part, that is the only part you will actually try to crop out. That is all for the crop tool. So the crop tool is actually easier to use when you have probably something that you just need a little thing out of everything. Like you can just crop that out and just paste it wherever you want to paste. So the power clip is just like something you just, let me say I right click, power clip inside. This arrow is going to ask you where you want to power clip it to. Probably inside here, you can see. Then if not there, if you want to put it anywhere else, you will do that. So right here we have this is the zoom. So basically, I forgot to tell you guys that as you are changing your, what's it called, the tool you work with, right here, this, I've forgotten what this place is called. I actually just forgot. So like when I remember, I'm going to explain to you guys. But this particular aspect, this side, this particular part actually changed. Right there with the tool, the shape tool, like it didn't really like have any changes. But let me say I am doing something is going to show. You can see right here. This is the pick tool, right? This is the shape tool. I clicked on the shape. This is what I want to work with. You get. Then right here we have the crop tool. You can see there is change it here too. I want to crop this out. You can see. Let me see. Okay, crop. You see. Control Z. So then after that we have the freehand tool. This freehand tool, apparently it's your network. I'm trying my best to shout on top my voice, so I'm going to probably try to increase my voice. Don't hit my distance. So right here we have the freehand tool. So this freehand tool works with, like, let me say I want to draw a shape or something. I want to draw a shape. It's just a freehand tool, but you will make use of this when you have a design you want to work. Probably you want to just draw a line. Let me say I want a line under here. Right here I have my freehand tool. I feel like I can even use this to draw a shape too, because as you can see, you have your node at the edges, and this node just explains that it is a shape already. And for you to understand that, right here, and then let me say I want to add a color to it. Let me see if it's going to work. Yeah. So you can use your freehand tool to also draw a shape for something. If you feel like you can use your hand to draw the shape. You can use it to draw lines and everything like that. So this is like a just empty space for you to work with or something. Then we have, this is the rectangle. Then let me say I want to, like, this my shape, right? This my background right here. I want to, like, add a shape to it. You just double tap the rectangle. You will see this is your outline. Simple as ABC. So I hope you guys got what I just explained to you right now. Oof. Did you guys get what I just explained? I should guess you guys are actually following me. You didn't. I said that you double tap to get a shape on your workspace. So if you are working, this is the only part that has, like, how will I explain it? This is where you are supposed to work with. This is your board of what you are designing. So if you are probably just want to put something, so you are just dumping here. Then when you are done, you clear everything. So it won't export. Let's say export. It won't export with whatever you are doing, like whatever you have designed or something. So this rectangle, so let me say this is my, just to draw a rectangle right here. And if you want to use your shape tool, use it to edit the nodes right here. You edit your nodes. You use your freehand tool. You create probably something in between right here. This is a line at the middle. Probably you just want to differentiate, demarcate something, or so you see, I'm just like showing you how you can just navigate around and everything like that. Just to navigate around and all of that. I'm coming, please. Because I want to, like, plug my phone. So now, after that, we have the probably the pentagon tool, polygon tool, sorry. So this polygon tool, this is it here. Right here you have your polygon. This is the shape, right? So we can actually like edit the polygon to a star. So that is why you work with tools and like you work with tools on CorelDRAW basically. So let me say right here, you move it like this. I have my star. So basically, I just did this by working with the nodes because the like I just work with the nodes basically. So let me start over. Right here, you can see we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have particular nodes here. So let me just say I just put I come here with my shape tool. Yeah, my shape tool. Then I click on this and I move it like this. Here we go. This is a star. So really, I just want to give it a color or something right here. So right here, we have so many nodes at the edges. So let me say I pick my pick tool here, my shape tool, sorry, and I click on it. Then I drag it to the middle. It gives me a star. So basically, these nodes are what we are playing with. I didn't even do this well. So we are working with the nodes basically. So if you want to, you just try to adjust it to a place whereby it's like a position where you are going to. Sorry, just try to adjust to a position where you feel like it's okay for you and all like that. Then let me say you want to remove probably a node here. You can see. I don't know, anything you want to do, you can just play with it around when you are like less busy and all like that. So let me give you another one. Let me say this is my pentagon and I just move here. A polygon, sorry. Then I like add probably more edges to it. Then I click my pick tool. Then I just move it in. I guess you would have all seen this somewhere. You have a certificate and then this is that like little stamp they put at the edge. So like you can see like all these things are just done with shapes, not like it's a magic or something. Okay, this flash. Sorry. Whew. So let me pick my pentagon again. Polygon, sorry. I drop this here. Let me say this is like probably my perfect shape I want it to be. And then I come here and pick my pick tool. Right here with my shape tool, sorry. I hold the nodes to give me a star. So like the nodes are what is going to define the kind of shape you are moving into. Anyhow you move the nodes is what is going to give you. So that is how we have our star right there. Then oh, okay. So I have my polygon again. I drag it like this. I hold it. I move it to the middle. I give it more side, like more this thing, edges, sorry, and then more nodes, because that is how you're going to work with it. Then I just pull a node in between. Then I come back to my pick tool. I give him more. more. Then I just give it a particular color, and that is that for that. So let me say I even want to increase it. I can just, you have to click on whatever you want to work with just to make it like this. So that is that for that. I hope you guys understood what I said, and if you, it's alright. Then that is that for now for this actually. Then after that we have tool, our text tool. So let me say I have my, let's just, okay. I think I should like answer questions after I'm actually done with this. After this question, after that I'm going to like, okay. So here we have the rectangle right here. Then we pick the shape tool. Don't forget the shape tool. Then you put this on the node, and then you drag the node. So the reason why this is like working just for one edge is because this is the only dark part. So if you want to work with this now, let me control Z this back, and I click on this. If you have these dark edges, that is where you are going to design with. Do you get? But let me say I only want to work with this part. I click on only that part. I want to work with only this part. I click on only this part. I want to work with only this part. So make sure it's the dark side that you are working with, the place that is dark. So, but if not that, you can just click on everything, and you just come back here. You come back here. You click on this, and everything is on your round head. So we have the text too. Let's say I want to write probably IBRIZ. Let's say. So before you can actually write anything on this place, you have to have your text. So let me say this is my text too. This is my text right here. Sorry. Right here, this is my text too. And I'm typing something. You can see the difference here that, let me say, this side now are like working with this. Let me say I want to add the view. Probably you want to do something. Layout. Sorry. This is where we have text. You can see. Then all these are working. You can probably change case or something like that. Then let me say I am not using my text tool anymore. You can see what I want to edit it is not going to work because like everything will work with one part or two parts, if you get what I'm saying. So it's definitely going to work with it, but like if you want to type and you want to change your, probably want to change your case now, you have to make sure you are like active while typing, and then you change your case. Probably want to check grammar here, paragraph frame, drop cap, bullets, columns and tabs and all like that. You can see right here we have columns, probably one. Okay, paragraph text. So let's say right here I have my text and I'm already typing. I already said hi, enter, hello. So right here I've just come to my text. You can see that this part is no longer working because the text part is active. So let me say I come back to my pick tool and I come back to text. I pick columns. Let's say so. Okay. Okay. Oh, really a lot. I think I will like come back to that aspect, but let's just explain what we use the text to do for now because it's going to be a lot. I have to like explain it deep. So let's say we have Ibris graphics right here. Then I increase this, and then I click on this and just move it like this. So you can actually like break these two apart. Let me say I want to break apart. You just right here, and I want to break these two apart. Let me say right here, you will see it. Gosh, there's a way I did it that this afternoon. I don't even know how to explain this. Okay, so basically, if you have here, you can actually change your case from this side right by right clicking. You can edit your text, Control C. You can align baseline, straighten text, and all like that. So let me say right here, I want to put it on top of each other. Then I can just say Control. I think it's Control K. I'm coming, please. So Control K to break apart. If you want to like put it, let me say you can type it maybe R. You can type it separately and you can still type it together. So let me say you already typed it together and you want to try to break apart. You Control K, which means we already separated the two text from each other right here, as you can see. Then let's say right here you have your text too. So over here you have different ways you want your text to look like. This is right here, you can see different kind of ways you want your text to look, anyhow you just feel like it should look. So let's just put it like this. I just want to explain the use of these tools to you guys. I'm coming, please. I want to like be sure of some things. So right here, let me see, we have Ibris graphics and all like that. So you guys know where to change your text right here. The text is to be changed right here. Let me say like if like that, you want to change the size, 10 pt, anyhow you want to do it. Control K is to break apart a text that you've put together. Let me say I write hello. Okay, sorry. I write hello ma. I increase the font size probably to this. So I have my font size to this. I have this high. Then I want to like separate it from Hello and Ma. Like I want the Ma to be underneath the Hello. I can just say Control K and then that's it separately. Or it should show here. I don't know why I cannot find the Control K right here. It's normally here. But since it's not here, let me just, in case you need it some other time, we have Control K. Probably you want it in different colors. This is Hello and Ma. You want this in this color, and you want the Hello in this color. So it's just basically to just explain to you that you can separate your text even while they're together, or a whole sentence you can actually separate it together. So that is that for this. Then that is that for these two text. Then right here we have the parallel dimension text. The so this is like, I really don't use this like that, but I'm coming. So like I said before, if you press something, you can see the difference between here when I was using my pick tool and while I'm using this. There is always difference in everything. So this one, I don't really know the function because I don't use it that much because I can't really explain. But like I guess this is just for parallel, I guess. I don't really know the function of this. Oh, well, I will get back to you guys on this parallel too. But like, I'm not sure it's something you will use like consistently because I barely use that too, so I can't really explain the function. So let's just come here. Connector two. I think is just to connect lines together. Let's say this is just to connect lines together. I'm coming. Let me control Z. Yeah, maybe let's put it that way. I guess I feel that is not supposed to be useful too, because I barely use the tool, so I don't really know the function. But I can say yes, it can be used for measurement because it has like that measurement stuff there. So let's say here this one too. I barely use it, so I don't even know what it really functions for. But I guess it should. I'm not sure it should actually have so many use, but if it to be of use, I will like work on this part because I don't really function with it, so I don't really work with it, so I can't really say the functions. Then we have the saddle tool. So right here, let's assume this is our. I'm coming. Let me go back to probably using our star or something. Or that other shape I used for you guys the other time. Or I can just use the shape I have right here. So right here I have this. Then I give it a color. Let me say this. Then this is my shadow too. I can put the shadow. This is the shadow. You can see this thing here, and then I just put it on top of this. And right here I have my shadow too. So basically it has so many functions like that. Let me use probably a star or something. I'll come again. I'm coming. Then oh, so this is it. Then I give it a color. Let me say red. Then I pick the shadow. I put it on this. So basically, the higher the you put this, the higher the shadow shows. Let me increase the shape so you can actually see what I'm explaining. So you can see the shadow right here, right? Like at the back, like you can see like the shape is not clipping, is not particularly resting on the background. Instead, like it has a shadow. So and the shadow also you can actually change the color. So let me say I come back here. This is the color. I want a different color for my shadow. I can just come here too and like pick probably blue. So you can see the shadow is actually in a blue color. So as I told you earlier, if you pick a tool from the toolbox, you will see that on this side there are going to be changes which works with that particular tool. So let's say I pick probably yellow. You can see the shadow is actually yellow too. And then the more I increase it, the more it shows. The more I decrease it, the lesser it shows. So if I increase it to this side, you can see that the yellow is showing behind it. And then the shadow, you can actually break it apart, which is break shadow apart. So now this is our shadow set. Okay. Oh my gosh. I'm coming. Control K. Oh, come on. We're supposed to do that. Let's say on group all. Sorry. can actually break the shadow apart. It's supposed to do that. I just did that. So let's see. Yeah, hey, so you can see now. This is the shadow. This is the what's it called? So you can see. Let's say you don't want it to stay on top of each other. You can make it stay like this. So like the shadow has its own function. You can separate it. You can even change the color. Let me see. I want it to be black now already. So you can see. That is it. Yes, you can definitely use a shadow on the text. Let me show you how you can do that. Just the same way, actually. You come to the shadow, you put it on this right here. So I came to the shadow tool, I put it on the text, and I dragged it. Then let me say I'm increasing the shadow right now. Then after that, I can, and also I can even move the shadow. Wait, let me show you. You can see. I can also move the shadow. Come in, please, I will start over. Then I click on this. I come to the shadow. Oh, sorry, that is a different. Yeah, right here. I put the shadow. Wait, let me put it here instead. This is it here. I'm coming. I picked the shadow. It's already on this side. Let me just put it on this. This is here, which is the shadow here already. So let me say I want to increase it. I increase it. I told you already, it is on the toolbox right here. If you want to pick anything, this is it. You can see it here. Shadow tool. Then you can change the color. You can change the color from this upper side. Like I said, that there are changes there's always changes at this side when you are working with the toolbox. Then you can just pick this. You can see this is CMYK palette. You can see, you can pick this. You can see this is the palette. And then let's assume we are done with that. Oh, with the shadow aspect. Then we'll move to the next one. And then we'll move to the next one, which is the transparency tool. So the transparency tool, let me say this is an object right here. So I want to make a particular part transparent. I try to like work with it like this side is a little bit transparent, this side is not transparent. I can reduce my transparency, I can increase it. Depends on how I want to do it. Let me see now. This is me. This is where I want to put my tool. And then I just want this part of it to be transparent, which means I don't want my shadows. I want the shape to be transparent. I'm coming. Let me take the shadow away. Delete. Then right here we have the tool. Then I pick my transparency tool. I put it right here. That is where I want it to be transparent. So depends on how you put it. Depends on the part you want it to be transparent. That is how you put. So let's say I put it at the middle. You can see this side. That side of it is transparent. Let's say I want to reduce it. I want to increase it. Like it's just like you are able to, like you want a particular side of a shape to just be different. Let me see, this is it here. And I think you can also change the color. No, you can't change the color of transparency. You can just increase. That is how much you want it to be transparent. You can move it a little bit further. That's the only part you want. Probably I just move this up a little. So basically, if you are going to if you work with the app like regularly, you try to do some things and then you try to learn more on your own, probably watch videos and all like that. It will make it easier for you to understand and I've explained right now. So then we have this eye color eyedropper too. So this color eyedropper too just basically does some work. Let me say this is a color here. It can actually pick from any aspect. It picks this color and I want it to drop here. So that is what the color eyedropper tool does. The color eyedropper tool just basically picks a color from where you want it. Let me say it wants like how it wants the color of our eyes, wants the color of our tooth, and then just drop it here. That is what the color eyedropper tool does. So it enables you to like clone a color, like get a color from somewhere and use it on the other side. Do you get? Then right here we have, what's the name of this tool? We have the interactive field tool. So let's say you want two objects together, right? Let's say right here, I'm coming. Right here. Right here, let me just help you. Let me just explain something. Let's say now this is our transparency tool. I bring it right here. I want to reduce this. Sorry. So let's just say probably I want them to like, so as you can see it looks like they are into each other and all like that. Then right here we have this eye color eyedropper too. So let me say I put this here. I put this here. Sorry. This is my color eyedropper and I drop it here. So probably I want them to blend and I want to add another color. Let me say right here now. Then I double tap this side. I pick this yellow and I include it there. I double tap this side too. This side, sorry. I pick black and I include it. So basically this is just to enable you to like mix colors together. So now you can see like they all like both look alike. Let me say I put it here and at the middle of this right here, this color I want a whole different color. Probably I want this red, then I want to reduce the red a little bit. I hope you guys are getting me. I will re-explain it. I just want to like and like show you guys so I'll be able to explain it more better. I want to reduce the red a little bit. I want to add another one here. I want to put probably, excuse me, I want to use this my eyedropper right here. You can see that I had one here. Then I want to pick probably this color. Then I come here again and I want probably this blue. Like let me add another one here. Then I want probably this color. So you can see I was able to like mix up so many colors together with the aid of this color eyedropper. So basically you can see like how the color, like how I was able to like mix up colors together. So I want to know if, okay, I'll explain the color eyedropper again. So the color eyedropper, like let me say this is my shape right here. Let me give you guys a whole different shape. I'm coming. Right here, we have the color eyedropper tool. This tool is to help you. Like, let me say, I pick this color from here, and I want it on my text. You see, it's just to help you like get a color from a particular place, probably from an image that you know you don't have on your system or you can't find. That it's going to be easier for you to just get a color and just like, let me say I want to color my background as you can see, and then let me say I change this to probably I'm just like giving you guys instance. Do you get? I'm just trying to show you guys how you can work with this app and all like that. Then right here, let me create a shape. So we are going to right here we have this. Let's say we have this. I just want something that you guys are already familiar with. So let's say increase this. And then I increase this color. Then I give it probably like white in color. So then right here I pick this interactive tool. I place it at the middle. So this interactive tool is going to make you like have different colors together. You can mix up colors together. Like you work with colors. Then right here now you can see we have this thing here is the color. Right here is white, right? Then I now pick it. Then probably I want blue at that place. Okay. So I want it to be, let's say, blue. Okay. Then I increase the depth of my blue in. Then let me say I pick another color. I pick another one right here, and I say I want probably this color. Then probably here or here for a deeper one, and I say okay. So now I have my blue. I have another color here, and then I move this again. I move this out here, then I double tap, I pick another color. So you're basically double tapping to get different colors. Then let me say I want a deeper yellow or something. And then we say okay. And then I want something here. I increase the length, I double tap, I give myself a shape there. I just pick probably this and I say okay. So right here I was able to mix up different colors together to get this thing. So that's with this tool basically enabled me to like do this interactive field too. So any question on this aspect? This is interactive field too, color eyedropper too. Okay, how to break your shadow. Let me say this is it now. So let's use the shadow. This is shadow tool, and I pick here, I put it here. You can see that this is it. This is the shadow already. So let me say I want to increase the shadow. I increase the shadow, then I right click, break shadow apart. I come here, I tap on this, then I just carry this. Wait, sorry. So my shadow is apart from it already. I break shadow apart. You right click, you see it break shadow apart, and that is it. So for now, I'm going to explain all this. I already explained the function of the tools for you guys. Right here is where your colors are going to be when you are working, the colors you have worked with, your recent colors and all like that. So then, and color also have codes in case you guys don't know. If you want to work with something and then you are doing something, you have a color code. Let me say you check online a color code for a blue. When I use the color eyedropper, it's not. It will. This color eyedropper is just to pick a color and color it. Pick a color. Let me say this is my color eyedropper right here. And let me say I already picked a color before, so I come back here, I click on this. I sorry. I click on this. Probably I want probably a black and I put it here. So that's what the color eyedropper do basically. Then after that, what's the function of the color eyedropper? This thing, when you put it here like this is the color, right? You double tap, you make sure that there is space there. Then you pick this thing, you pick on, like you will see it's going to be faint, it won't be that big. Then you click on this, probably this, and then you put it down. Like let me say you want to increase it a little bit, probably you want a color at this side. Also, you pick this, you pick probably purple or probably red or something or pink. Then you put that. So let me say you want to come in. increase it, you want to give it gradient, that is when you work with this other side. But right here, let me say you want the color to be deeper. Right here, that is it. This is where you get your distance. So, like I was saying, every color has a code. So yeah, let me say this is it here. I think that's one. I'm going to explain that to you guys in the next class because it's going to like quite be a lot one way or the other. It's supposed to work. You have to be careful with it. You might not get it immediately, but you will get it. So on this other side, we have the color palette. This is called the default palette. So when I click here, you show outline color. Sorry. When I click, let me cancel this. When I click here, I have my old color. I came to this lower part right here to click. Then this is it here. As you can see, this is the whole color palette. Like this is the whole color you have. So let me say you want a whole entire different color that you don't have. Then this is where you come to. Let me say you have your image, and then you just pick from here, and you pick your color and you place it. That is all. So that is all for now. Like that. So any questions? So I can quickly work with that. Quite exhausted already. So what's the question? You have to be very careful while you are doing that because you will, like, I feel like you have to check it over and over again. You have to like practice and so that you're able to get that part. Maybe it is this interactive field so you are not working, you're not getting. Okay, let me put it back again. Right here, this is it. As you can see, I double tap and it come out. You can see what I actually just did. If you can see what I just did right here, I just double tap and it came out. Just double tap. That's done. Probably choose your Corel Draw then. I don't know. A bucket. As you try to tap it, probably is going to show something. I don't know. Probably choose your Corel Draw. I don't know why it is not doing that. The color eyedropper. Here it is. This is it here. You just use this. You place on this, and that is all. You click on this. You pick on this. Sorry. Let me come back here. You click on this. You put this. You put it here. You can even add to palette. Let's say you don't have that color. You can say add to, look at it right here. Document palette. Add to palette or something. But basically, the color eyedropper is just to help you get colors that are like for you to enable you to easily get colors like that. So I guess we are almost done. So let me show you guys how to import an image. Use Control I to import an image. Control I. Sorry. Control I is to import. Then let me say we are done with whatever we are doing. Let me just assume because next week we are going to start designing officially. But like I just want to explain to you people, like just to give you guys, so you're going to know what we are doing, like what we are going to be working with next week. So let's say now I just finished designing these and all like that. Although this is not like a proper design, but like just to give you guys a little explanation. Then I Control E. Control E is to export. So this means that I want to like take it, I want to save it. Into the parent also find the column. Hello. If you are mixing any color together on Corel Draw, you it end up coming out like as this. This is gradient, right? Because like it has different listing. So now let me say I have this here. No, sorry, I'm supposed to work with this. Then right here, I click on this. This is like to give it a grade. No, this is for transparency, right? Then let me say I want to give you gradients. Fountain fill. How will I even explain that part to you, please? I'm coming. This is my color, and I want to work with it. I click on this part. Then I want to give you probably a gradient. I try to mix up this. I feel like this will be more explainable when I am like designing. Like when we are designing, to be very, very easier to design. Basically, CorelDRAW I'm using to explain to you. First is why I told you that you cannot download CorelDRAW. You have to go to what is it called? A cyber cafe to get the CorelDRAW software itself, because that's one you have to pay for it. That is why I said you have it. So for now, I will show you guys. So then let's say this is like our design and all like that. Then I come to file, then I save as. So while I want to save as, you can save it as a CorelDRAW file if it's a CorelDRAW. You can save it as PDF if you want to. So if you know that you are done with whatever you are doing, you can save it as PNG. I'm trying to look for that. It's supposed to be here. But you can save it as PDF, which means like it's a PDF format. So if you want to design something and all like that, if you have it in a PDF format, it can be easily edited. Probably let's say they want to go and print it out for you or something and all like that. Let's say I put it in PDF. And that's what I'm trying to show you guys. You can come here, file, save as probably untitled UNCI, probably anything, use ANCI, something like that. And then I just come here, and I don't want it to be in a CorelDRAW format. I can put it in PDF format. And if I don't want that, I'm looking for the PNG. You can save it as PNG. So the PNG is like saving it as an image instead of PDF, but I can't find that here. So for this is how then you just save. Probably you want to put as let me say my project and open. I want to save it here. Let me say here. Sorry, please. I haven't used this in a while, so where should we want to save it here? I just want to save it anyway, like you have your app and all already. So you currently have a current page, then the page is just one actually. Then because it is in a PDF format, that is why it's showing you this. And then you click on OK, and that is all. But like if you want to have a shortcut, let's say we have a shortcut, we have the file, you can export. Control E, you are also saving. Let's say you want to JPEG is as image, because you are exporting. PNG is as PNG means like the image doesn't even have a background but a full network graphics, while JPEG is like any image form. So if you want to save it like as an image, you can export that way. But like you are exporting your image, you are exporting your file to whatever you want to export it to. Control E. So you can Control E is as the shortcut. Control E, you export. Then if you want it to PDF, no problem. If you want it to PNG, JPEG, no problem. Any one you want to save it as, that is fine by you. Then what else? Then there are these layers kind of thing that you can also work with. Let me say right here you have this, and then you want to move this one to the front and I want to bring it to the back, you can just right click, and then let me say you now put it in order. You can put it to the back of one. Let me just come in probably to back of layer. So basically I have it at the back right here. But let me say I don't want it there. I want it in front of layer. Then I will have it here. Then let me say I want this in front of other, so front page. So basically I have this on top of everything. Then let me say I just want only this one. I have other it to front of page. So I have this right here. I have this. Then I have this underneath. That is off. Oh shit. So basically, I feel that is all I can. I said already that you can control S. Okay. This is you order. Let me say you want to put this one in front of this. You order it. Let me say click on order to front of layer. Then I put it on top of this. Let me say I want it to the back, like to the extreme end. Order to the back one, probably right here. So you put it in order like how you want it to be, according probably you want one on top or one behind or something like that. So that is that for tonight. So any other questions? Because I have my battery is low already, so I think we have to round up the class as soon as possible. So any questions, please? I said you will just Control E, which means you will export the image or your design somewhere else. That is all. And then you select the options below where you see your PNG, your JPEG, everything like that. Then you just pick the one you want, and that's all. So I feel like I'll just. So any other questions, please? Can we just concentrate on the class? Are you guys will talk about this later? Wait, please. Stay here and go. Touch you can use any software like Canva. Okay, so basically I said that CorelDRAW is like what we are like basically working on, but I'm going to try my best to work with Canva probably after the next class when we finish our first design. So if time permits us, we'll just move to Canva. Then we'll be able to explain one or two things about that for those that don't have laptop. That's what I said. So the file has been sent to you already, and I showed the assignments you'll be able to work with. You guys will be able to work with the assignments. Then you will do your assignment and please submit. So I'm coming. Let me check the assignment. If it's something you guys can do, it should be something you guys can do because I believe that we should have started learning how to. So you can just do the assignment like it is written. Yes, it is on the PDF already. So you just check the PDF and you see your assignments there. Yeah, I feel like I see basically you can just watch YouTube to like enlighten yourself more because that's like I feel like is to get more knowledge actually because like what is it called? I also watch YouTube videos to help myself. So basically, I don't know what you are going to do about the CorelDRAW exactly because I can't per se say what to do. Well, like I said, there will be an alternative next week, which means we are going to be working with Canva. by next week by the grace of God. So the assignment is on the what's it called already? On the on the on the PDF. But basically, I just want you guys to make sure that you work with these tools. You can like just create a particular shape, have different designs, different things together with it to just like help yourself, like work with the Corel Draw. For those of you that don't have Corel Draw, please just try to get it if you have a system. And if you don't have a system, we're going to be working with Canva next week, which is very possible for you to use your phone with it. So I do work with Pixel Lab actually because it is not my thing. I have never used Pixel Lab. I'm not really a fan of it. It's not what I use though. So I'm just based with CorelDRAW, Photoshop, and what's it called, Canva. And that Photoshop, I don't really use it like that. So basically, we are working with CorelDRAW and Canva. So I think that's all for that. Please make sure. No problem. Then you can use another software. But just make sure that you follow the assignment and make sure you work with the tools very well so we are going to know that you actually understand. I wasn't actually the one that set most of these things, so you just follow what we have on the outline. And I don't know if it's going to be posted on YouTube, but you can also watch other YouTube videos that is going to be really helpful. Apart from this, you can like get more knowledge from another person, like on other video entirely. You can just see probably YouTube videos like Corel Draw designs for beginners and something like that. It's going to help you too. So I have a low battery already. I think we'll call it a day. And make sure, please, you do your assignments. Make sure you work with the app and make sure you work with the PDF also. Thank you very much for your time. Page tools explain so I can look. I can look it up. When you open your CorelDRAW, you can just put your pencil on these tools. They are going to write like the names are under it, like I explained to you guys before. So that's just going to make you know the name of the tools and how to use it. So you all are welcome and have a very nice week ahead of you. So bye. Take care of yourselves.